Oh, excuse me. Where did you grow up, in the
Okay,
woods?
some things fall off my pizza, but that's only because it's got so much stuff on it, and I'm losing my balance.
I stole his cheese while he wasn't looking. Pizza raid. Use noise to disorient your opponent. That way you can get more of his stuff on your pizza.
Almost live from the point of Saginaw and Washtenaw streets in beautiful downtown Durand, Michigan, First Congregational Church presents CafeDevo, a 5-minute devotion that fits seamlessly into your day with an encouraging biblical thought designed to lift your spirit and point you to Jesus Christ. Thanks for clicking the start button. God bless you. It is Thursday, September 14th, 2023. Welcome to this edition of CafeDevo. I'm your host, Pastor Steve Wood. That's my pal Bugsy hanging out over there where he usually does, standing guard and keeping watch over everything going on here at First Congregational Church. I hope your Thursday is going well. Once again, today we return to the book Truth for Life, the second volume of Pastor Alistair Begg's collection of daily devotions. It's copyright 2022, The Good Book Company. Haman went out that day joyful and glad of heart. But when he saw Mordecai in the king's gate, that he neither rose nor trembled before him, he was filled with wrath against Mordecai. Esther 5, verse 9. Haman was the archetype of an egomaniac. He surrounded himself with those who would listen to his incessant talking all about himself and who would respond as sycophants, acknowledging his significance and his greatness. He lived with the mistaken notion that he was the center of the universe. Haman would fit perfectly in contemporary Western culture where social media feeds and news outlets are often littered with stories of those who apparently have done little of true significance but who live for and expect attention and recognition. Of course, our hearts are not much different in their proud desire for praise, and the difference is often not that we are more godly, but that we lack the opportunity to showcase ourselves. So it was that after Haman attended the exclusive banquet put on by Queen Esther, he left joyful and glad of heart at the elevated position in the kingdom that had seen him invited as the honored guest. Yet all the environment, prestige, and accolades were insufficient to prevent him from becoming entirely destabilized by the fact that Mordecai did not stand when Haman passed by. His joy was so brittle and fragile that this one apparent slight caused wrath to consume him. Pride will do that to a person. Nothing can ever satisfy. For the proud person, there is always another promotion, another award, another dollar to aim for. Something else just beyond their reach. King Solomon wrote of such a person in Proverbs 26:12, "Do you see a man who is wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him." And this was true in Haman's life. It was pride that drove him to plot murder, even a massacre. It was pride that meant he could not enjoy what he had, but could only be angry about what he did not have. You and I may shake our heads at Haman's pride, but then we read in God's word of how Jesus, God himself, emptied himself by taking the form of a servant, being born in the likeness of men, and being found in human form. He humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Those are Paul's words from Philippians 2, 7 through 8. And we are forced to ask whether we are more like Jesus or like Haman. When we thoughtfully consider Jesus' pattern of humility, we see the truth in our own prideful hearts. We would all do well to echo the words of the great preacher George Whitefield as recorded in the 1700s. "Oh, that I could always see myself in proper colors. I believe I should have little reason to fall down and worship myself. God, be merciful to me, a sinner. As we witness Haman's pride and eventual downfall and examine ourselves, surely we are prompted to cry out for God's mercy, to help us walk in humility like Jesus. For God opposes the proud, James wrote, but gives grace to the humble. For more on this, go to the book of Esther, chapter 5, and read verses 9 through 14. Father, while we recognize that we are all created in your image, and that gives us intrinsic worth, let that be enough. Let us be humble before you, Father, and in turn humble before others. Bless us with a healthy understanding of who we are and that we need you so desperately. So, Lord, have mercy on each of us today and help us to walk humbly before you. Bless us, we pray, in the name of Jesus. Amen. Hey, that'll do it for us on this Thursday edition of Cafe Devo. I'm Pastor Steve Wood signing off for now. God bless you, my friends. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.